Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I have another leaf blower. Actually, this is even more than a leaf blower. This is a leaf blower and vacuum mulcher, and it's gas powered, which is really hard to find these days. I was actually talking to my wife a couple weeks ago about how I'd really like to get a blower slash vacuum mulcher, and they're kind of hard to find. And you can go to the store and buy electric ones, with an extension cord or a battery. But they're fairly pricey, and the gas ones are really hard to find. So shortly after that, I was talking to a work friend, Kevin, and it just came up that he had an old, well, it's not that old really, it's a few years old, but a Husqvarna that doesn't run anymore. It ran a while ago, but he didn't use it much, and it just stopped running. So it's probably just a gummed up carburetor. I'm betting that I could even just adjust the fuel mixture screws, and it'll probably start running again. But he has everything that it came with. So it's got the blower vacuum. It's got this is a tube. This is like a leaf pickup tube that you would put on the side over here. Kind of flip this cover open, and this goes on the side. And then you take this blower tube off, and this bag goes on instead. And it's got a strap that you can put over your back or a shoulder and carry that around with you. And this is probably really good for like cleaning out a flower bed or up against a fence line or some of the places that my larger vacuum, you can see back there, I can't really get to. So anyhow, I'm going to see if I can't get this running today and pick up the leaves in the tighter areas around my yard. All right, so I'm going to try and get this started up real quick here. I don't think it's going to because we tried when I got this from my friend. I do think that the carburetor is gummed up. It does have a couple adjustment screws for the carburetor that are really accessible. They're right inside here. The problem is, which is the same problem you have on many small engines, is that they require specialized sockets to go in there and tune them, and I don't have those sockets. Sometimes you'll find adjustment screws that you can just put a screwdriver on. Oftentimes, especially on higher end equipment, they need specialized sockets. So sometimes you can get in there with something else to make them turn. These ones are really deep in there, so I think what I'm going to have to do, since I don't have those sockets, and the sockets aren't even very expensive, but I've asked Santa Claus to bring them to me, and I don't want to go out and buy some in the meantime, since Santa Claus is only a month or so away right now. But what I can do if I need to is pull this carburetor right off of here, so it's more accessible. And then sometimes what I do is I'll take my die grinder and just cut slots into the top of them so I can put a flathead screwdriver in and turn them with that. So we'll see if it comes to that, but let's see first if we can get it started. So choke all the way on. It's got a button here that is set to on for the ignition. Let's see, priming bulb somewhere. Oh yeah, right there, priming bulb. And we are getting fuel, so that's a good sign. So let's see if it'll start. Gonna move my coffee mug off. All right, so we got choke on, we've got the priming bulb primed, ignition is turned on, so let's give it a try. Okay, well I guess it doesn't need fixed. I don't know why it didn't start the other day, but maybe we didn't prime it, or I don't know. Yeah, she's running. Okay, well I've got some leaves to pick up, so I'm going to convert it over to use the vacuum tube and the bag. Then let's go pick up some leaves around my yard. So let's see here. I think take this off first. That's like the blower tube there. And then, do we need a screwdriver? Yeah, probably. so you can see here, this is like the mulching, I don't know, blades. But yeah, so that's actually what pulls the air in for the blower when you're blowing out. But also, I mean, it works like a vacuum when you have the vacuum tube on there, and it'll suck the leaves in. All these little blades will chop them up, and then put the the bits out here to go into the back, which is over there right now. So you can put this guy on here. I think, let's see. Oh, okay, there's actually a slotted spot it's supposed to go in. And then I can turn it a bit. Okay, oh, snapped into place there. Cool. And then, got this bag here. So it's got a little tooth on the bottom. That's going to go on the bottom here, just like that. Tighten this up. Alright, and now we are a vacuum. So I can wear this. Let's see, how does this work? Maybe I put it this way. Put this over. Something like that. Oh yeah. So maybe tighten this up a little bit. Just like that. Now we're a vacuum. I'm not sure I'm wearing this the right direction. It's not really all that comfortable. So I might need to play with that a little bit. Oh yeah. See a lot of dust in here. I think we're ready to go pick up some leaves. Alright everyone, so I got this leaf vacuum working, which didn't actually take any work, so that's new for me. But last week we got some windstorms, and a whole bunch of leaves from a yard in the neighborhood blew along the side of my house and collected up here, which is a perfect job for this leaf vacuum. In fact, on the other side of my yard here, you'll see along that fence, there's a whole bunch of leaves there too. So I'm going to get this leaf vacuum fired up. I haven't figured out how to wear this bag yet. It feels kind of goofy, but maybe I'll try a couple different ways and see what works. But let's see if we can get all these leaves picked up. Wow, I gotta say I'm impressed. This actually has a really good suction power to pick these leaves up, and for all those leaves I picked up, it feels like the bag is just starting to get full now. So I think I'm gonna dump that and then go ahead and clean up along the rest of the fence line over there. It stumbled a little bit when I first started it. It sounds like it does need a little bit of tuning. But because it ran pretty consistently, I don't think it needs a full carburetor cleaning. Probably just those fuel adjustment screws adjusted a bit. But anyhow, so far this thing's fantastic, and I'm really impressed. Even cleaned out along the windows there where they get full of leaves, and it just pulls everything right up there. I have to actually be careful not to pull too many rocks and wood chips and those things. Wood chips are rough on this, but if I pull rocks through it, that could really be a problem. But anyhow, I'm gonna empty the bag and pick up the rest of the leaves along the fence here. Well, this bag is really full, but that was a huge amount of leaves I just picked up from along that fence there, and with ease. I'm really impressed by this thing. It's you know, it's a little bit much to carry around for a while because I have to carry the blower and the bag, and I'm, you know, twisting, and you know, the maneuvering is a little bit much to do for a long time. But really, you're not going to clean up your whole yard by vacuuming like this. It's really good for the edges, you know, around fences and your house and trees and other things like that. But for, you know, what I'm doing today here, I am really impressed, especially since around the leaves, or the leaves around your fence and the house, when they get bunched up like that, they can be a lot to rake and move around, you know, on tarps and other things. And I've made 4 trips now with this bag, filling it up, but it's still a lot easier than, you know, raking it and dragging it on tarps, and you know, I'm really impressed by this thing. So I hope that you enjoyed watching this. Thank you for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment. You know, if I'm wearing this thing wrong and you know how I should be wearing it, leave a comment and tell me how, because I don't know a better way. It feels a little bit unnatural, but it also works fine this way. So anyhow, thanks for watching and have a great day.